Most people buy a premium television but forget one very important thing, the sound. Your TV may be 4K, QLED, OLED, but if the sound is coming out from those tiny speakers from inside your TV, then you're just experiencing less than half of what the movie should actually sound like. And that's where this gets interesting, because we're not looking at just another soundbar, we're looking at the KEF XIO, a brand known for its loudspeaker engineering. But the real question is, can a soundbar be refined, cinematic and musical at the same time? Well, today that's what we are going to talk about. So this is XIO, KEF's premium Dolby Atmos soundbar, which is now available exclusively in India by ProFX. KEF is not a brand that comes from a world of making TV accessories. KEF has been a brand that has been spending decades of engineering and experience into making one of the finest music sounding speakers and home theater experience. So when KEF, a brand like that, can make a soundbar, the conversation is totally different. Televisions today are getting thinner and more beautiful. The thinner TVs have a huge problem, which physically has no space to place multiple speakers. So you end up with dialogues that are very flat, with no actual experience of cinematic sound, or you don't even feel a little bit of bass when you want to feel that. So what you end up having is a beautiful picture quality with sound that is completely out of range. And that's where the KEF XIO is relevant. So when we talk about soundbars, there are a lot of brands that come to your mind which solve two problems. One is the direction of your sound, and the second is the power. Because most soundbars are made to sound much louder, covering a larger room size, which is good. Most people want that. But what they do lack is the clarity of sound, the separation when you're listening to two-channel stereo, and that clear vocals at that low volume. There are also soundbars that lack a lot of punch, but then comes the KEF XIO, which can do all three in one, and which means you can also amazingly reach out to those clear dialogues, no matter where you're sitting, where the placement is. The KEF XIO soundbars also have amazing speaker placements which can angle out the sound, give you a much wider dispersion. So when you have a center seat or even multiple seating, the KEF XIO soundbar can actually cover a much wider range. It helps in terms of listening to music, if you're watching something with a concert, or if it's something to do with a lot of punch. The KEF XIO soundbar is one bar that can do all together at once. The KEF XIO soundbar also connects with multiple options, right from HDMIs to opticals to various sources of wireless connectivities as well. And this also makes it an amazing choice for not just movies, but also for just your all-in-one go for music as well. So apart from the features like Dolby Atmos, DTS6 and all the 360 sound that you get from it, the main focus of KEF has been the quality of music. And my personal opinion is, after listening to the entire LS family, this one joins the family easily because it follows the same principle of music quality that you get, the stereo sound separation. The main focus of KEF has been music. And after a lot of research done with the entire family, the soundbar is one that they've very confidently introduced. And I've been really impressed with how amazing it sounds and how wide the soundstage is, how clear the dialogues is. So this has been one of the soundbars that I would really go to. It will be one of my favorite soundbars apart from the rest that I've heard. Another soundbar problems that we face in a lot of brands is that the speakers are too close to each other. So you lack something called a sound separation, a sound stage, or even stereo imaging. So what happens is, when you have speakers close to each other, they don't spread out wide enough to give you a much wider coverage. This is a big problem when you're listening to something like concerts. You want to feel the artist right in front, but you also want to hear the drummer on the right or the guitarist on the left. So this becomes a huge problem when it comes to soundbars. Most people try to solve these issues by having either stereo bookshelves to improve the sound quality, but then when it comes to movie experience, you don't feel the dialogue coming from the center of the screen. KEF XIO soundbars solve that problem very easily because they are designed with their groundbreaking technology from the LS families to create that wider dispersion of highs, to give you that central dialogues, and to also make sure that the much higher room, the larger rooms that you have, is covered very easily. The KEF XIO soundbar also comes with very easy placement options, like the one you see right now can be on a tabletop, and if you have it wall mounted, the speaker automatically changes its position. You also get the top firing Dolby Atmos speakers that work very well in terms of much larger room sizes to create that 360 bubble of sound. And it also comes with built-in subwoofers, so you don't really need to have an extra sub. But if you still do, we also have the options to give you the wired sub option or the wireless KEF Connect subs as well. So now let's talk about the looks. As you can see, the soundbar is sleek because in today's modern homes, as per my experiences, the earlier homes used to always have much larger TVs, bulkier speakers, wiring everywhere, but today people want something that's more sleek, that can impact the sound as well as have less cabling available for them. So whether you're in an apartment or a dedicated room, or if you plan it in a living room, your study area, the soundbar will go much sleek into your room, consuming much less wires, but at the same time it looks like it's actually mingled with your TV, giving you that equivalent look. Soundbar also comes in multiple color options so that it matches most of your interiors. You also have subwoofers from KEF that comes with a wireless kit, which means you don't need to run external visible wires to connect to your soundbar as well. So there are a lot of cheap soundbars available in the market, but the primary focus of them is to sound much louder, to give you a more louder listening than your regular TV sound, to cover a much larger room size. So the KEF is a premium soundbar that not just delivers good quality sound, it's a premium quality sound, which means you enjoy amazing music quality as well as get that clear dialogue for vocals. So if you're someone who's not just settling in for just movie watching, just a soundbar, you want something that can sound really good for music, the KEF Premium soundbar is the one to go for, because the KEF Premium soundbar takes its entire technology from the LS families, giving you that same dynamic range of highs, that same level of depth, and being this sleek, it's amazing how good they have done it. The KEF Premium Soundbar XIO is the one to choose for if you're looking for that premium range of system. So all this talk doesn't actually do justice to how amazingly well the soundbar is. I do recommend you contact our nearest ProFix team, who will get in touch with you so you can have an experience of the same product in our experience center. We also have a technical team who will study your room, recommend you the best placement and how to get the best out of the soundbar. Until next one, happy listening.